Vaishnavi Panchal from Ahmedabad, Gujarat. I am chartered accountant by profession and currently working at Axis AMC. So my father is factory worker and mother is housewife. सो 10th तक मैंने सेमी गवर्नमेंट स्कूल में पढ़ाई करी, पर उसके बाद मैंने मेरे पापा की इतनी कंडीशन नहीं थी तो मैंने सोचा अब स्कूल क्विट करना पड़ेगा. बट क्योंकि मैं पढ़ाई में बहुत अच्छी थी तो मेरे एक स्कूल के टीचर थे, तो उन्होंने बोला युवा करके एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, तुम एक बार वहाँ पे अप्लाई करके तो देखो. तो मेरे नसीब थे, मैंने अप्लाई करा. फिर मेरी एक टेस्ट हुई थी, मेरा आईक्यू टेस्ट करा गया, फिर हाउस विजिट हुई, वो सारे लेवल मैंने पास करे, मेरे को स्कॉलरशिप मिली. तो उसके बाद मेरे को अपने पढ़ाई के खर्चे के लिए कभी कुछ सोचना नहीं पड़ा. हमेशा अमिताभ सर वहाँ पे थे ही जब मेरे को उनकी ज़रूरत थी. बट गॉड वांटेड टू टेस्ट मी फर्दर. जब मैं 11th स्टैंडर्ड में थी तब अचानक मेरे राइट हैंड पैरालाइज हुआ. मेरे को समझ नहीं आया उस टाइम कि मैं क्या करूं. अभी मैं जिस बैकग्राउंड से आती हूं, मैंने पढ़ाई के अलावा कुछ ज़्यादा सोचा नहीं था. मेरा सीधा था कि मैं पढ़ाई करूंगी. एक वही चीज़ मुझे लगी कि एक माता पिता के बैकग्राउंड के बगैर तुम आगे जाके कर सकते हो. अभी उस टाइम पे तो ऐसा था, मेरे को समझ नहीं आया कि आगे जाके मैं क्या करूँ. आई वॉज टोटली डिसअपॉइंटेड. शायद मैं उस टाइम पे डिप्रेशन में भी थी और मेरे मम्मी पापा बोले अगर तेरे से नहीं हो रहा तो रहने दे, बट तू ऐसे मत रहा कर, अपन कुछ और सोच लेंगे. बट आई वॉज लाइक वाई शुड आई गिव अप नाउ, एटलीस्ट आई शुड गिव अ ट्राई टू माई लेफ्ट हैंड. ऐसे ही मैंने स्टार्ट करा, बस स्टार्ट करने के लिए. फिर उसमें सिर्फ एक वीक का ही टाइम था, मेरे 11th के एग्ज़ाम स्टार्ट होने वाले थे. तो मैंने एक वीक की प्रैक्टिस करी. मेरे राइटिंग बहुत ही घटिया थे, बट मैंने उससे ऐसे ही पेपर्स दिए. और मेरे स्कूल के टीचर्स भी मेरे को सपोर्ट करा कि मेरे राइटिंग के मार्क्स नहीं काटते थे. उनको भी पता था कि ये लड़की मेहनत कर रही है तो मैं इतने जाने दूँ. तो मेरे राइटिंग के अलावा मैं जो लिखती होते उसके मार्क्स. और फिर मैंने ऐसे ही अपना 11th एंड 12th दिया. इवन मैंने 12th के पेपर भी अपने लेफ्ट हैंड से दिए और तब तक मेरे राइटिंग भी थोड़े इम्प्रूव हो गए थे. और तब वो हुआ जो मैंने कभी सोचा नहीं था. I'm very happy to share that I got first rank in all over Gujarat with 96%. उसके बाद मैंने कभी पीछे नहीं देखा. अब पहले मैं सोचती थी कि ये मेरे साथ बहुत गलत हुआ, समझ नहीं आया कि क्या हुआ, कि मेरी उम्र के किसी भी लड़के के साथ मैंने ऐसा होता हुआ कभी देखा नहीं था मेरे स्कूल में. बट अभी मैं जब सोचती हूँ मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि भगवान ने मुझे एक अपॉर्चुनिटी दी कि मेरी उस टाइम पे मेरी रिजिलियंस पावर इतनी स्ट्रॉन्ग थी कि मैं इस सबको पार करके आगे निकली. और शायद दोनों हाथ की प्रैक्टिस की वजह से मेरा मेमोरी पावर एंड कंसंट्रेशन पावर भी बहुत इम्प्रूव हुआ, जिसने मुझे सीए बहुत हेल्प करा. उसके बाद मैंने सीए चूज़ करा और आई क्लियर माई सीए फाउंडेशन एंड सीए इंटर विथ 22nd रैंक एंड 30th रैंक इन ऑल ओवर इंडिया रिस्पेक्टिवली. उसके बाद मैंने आर्टिकलशिप करी केसी मेहता एंड कंपनी LLP से एंड इंडस्ट्रियल ट्रेनिंग करी अरविंद लिमिटेड से ना. एंड ऑन दिस 9th February 2024 आई बिकम चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट इन वेरी फर्स्ट अटैम्प्ट. आई जस्ट वॉन्ट टू टेल यू कि युवा अनस्टॉपेबल ने मुझे जस्ट एक स्कॉलरशिप नहीं दी है, बट उसके साथ बहुत सारे ऐसे लीडर्स थे जिनसे मैं मिली. इवन मैं जब 11th स्टैंडर्ड में थी तभी मेरा 4 डे का एक वर्कशॉप हुआ था जहाँ पे मेरे को पहली बार पता पड़ा कि सीए जैसा कुछ होता है. शायद उसके बगैर शायद मैं कभी सीए करने का सोचती भी नहीं. और ऐसे ही मेरे को हेल्प मिली. इवन रश्मि मैम बताते हैं हमें कि ग्रूमिंग का कितना इंपॉर्टेंस होता है. तुम कैसे बिना थोड़ा खर्चा करे भी एक अच्छे दिख सकते हो, एक अच्छी इंप्रेशन क्रिएट कर सकते हो. ऐसा ही नहीं, मेरी कम्युनिकेशन स्किल इंप्रूव करने के लिए भी अमिताभ सर ने बहुत सारे एफर्ट्स मारे हैं. सो मेरे नसीब थे कि मुझे अमिताभ सर का सपोर्ट मिला. और युवा इज़ जस्ट लाइक माई सेकंड फैमिली. अभी मुझे ऐसा है कि मैं भी मेरे जैसे बच्चों को आगे ले जाने में इम्प्रूव करूं, हेल्प करूं, एंड जितनी भी मेरे से मदद हो सके मैं लोगों की मदद करूं. थैंक यू सो मच. आपने जितने भी लोगों को सपोर्ट करा है वो मेरे जैसे ही है और वो आगे आपकी जो भी लेगेसी है उसको आगे ले जाने में ज़रूर मदद करेंगे, जस्ट लाइक मी.
वो बीच में घूमर पिक्चर आया था, किसी ने अगर देखा हो तो, वो फिक्शनल स्टोरी है, ये रियल स्टोरी है. और दूसरा सीए तो आप बन गए वैष्णवी, पर जो ग्रूमिंग का आपके ऊपर असर हुआ ना, मैं पहचान नहीं पाया आपको कि आप वैष्णवी हो. तो रश्मि जी आप हमें भी दो, थोड़े बाल बढ़ गए. હીરો જેવો લાગુ છું પણ એ સાઉથના હીરો જેવો લાગુ છું હા बट सो अमिताभ येल में से पढ़ाई की वॉल स्ट्रीट पे उसको ऑफर था 2-2.5-3 करोड़ का छोड़ के उसने बोला कि रियल स्ट्रीट पे इंडिया में काम करना है तो वो वापस आया 2005-6 की स्टोरी है स्वदेश पिक्चर भी उसने देखा था और उसकी एक नैनी थी जिसको उसको थोड़ा सपोर्ट करना था वो आया उसने युवा अनस्टॉपेबल ग्रुप चालू किया और पहले 4-5 साल में 1.5 लाख मेरे वैष्णवी जैसे 1.5 लाख वॉलंटियर्स को मोबिलाइज़ किया जो लोग हम लोग स्कूल्स में जाके बच्चों को पढ़ाते थे और वहाँ से जर्नी शुरू हुई 2012 में CSR होने के वजह से हमको एक स्पीड मिला 2015 में भरत अंकल जैसे एंजल आए हमारी लाइफ में जिसकी वजह से और हमारा जो अनस्टॉपेबल नाम था वो सही हो गया विकसित भारत एम्बेसडर बना लास्ट ईयर उसको एलिस आइलैंड अवार्ड मिला और श्रीलंकन पीस अवार्ड भी उसको एक मिला हुआ है तो काफ़ी सारे अवार्ड्स मिले और एक उसको 2015 में इनोवेटिव फिलैंथ्रॉफी के ऊपर अवार्ड मिला था प्रिंस ऑफ मोनेको से तो अमिताभ और दूसरे शैलेश अंकल जो उनका कॉरपोरेट बैकग्राउंड है वो तो है पर हमने उनका फिलैंथ्रॉफिक साइड देखने का हमें बहुत मौका मिला है लेजेंड है उनकी एडवाइजेस में और गाइडेंस में अदानी टोटल गैस बजाज इलेक्ट्रिकल्स मिराई एसेट्स स्विगी TVS सब जगह पे आप बोर्ड पे हो पर हमारे भी बोर्ड पे हो उसकी हमें ज़्यादा खुशी है तो आज हम अगले 20-25-30 मिनट बहुत ही बेहतरीन फायर साइड चैट जो फाइनेंशियल एक्सप्रेस की वजह से मुमकिन हुआ है 4 चैप्टर अब तक हो चुके हैं जिसमें SD शिबूलाल हो किरण मजमुदार शॉ हो सिस्टर शिवानी हो निखिल कामत हो वो जैसे लेजेंड्स आए और आज द अनदर लेजेंड is here with us, Mr. Shailesh Haribhakti, and I welcome Amitabh to begin the fireside chat. Over to you.
First of all, welcome everybody. And I think a huge round of applause should happen for Vaishnavi. I think she absolutely wowed us. You know, I was just looking at the faces of everyone listening, and everyone was just. And I mean, it's her journey every time I hear just moves me. And like she said, you know, we are serving 7 million children like her right now. But the real answer is these kids are the one who are inspiring us. We feel like we are the beneficiaries to be around them. And one more thing, gentleman next to me said, what a great ambassador you have. You're right. That's why we don't need Tom Cruise or Amitabh Bachchan. We've got Vaishnavi Panchal to be the ambassador of the seva that you are doing. So I think another round of applause needs to happen to all the children of the school and the principal. The largest school, you know, the largest school in South Bombay. Phenomenal. And you guys saw what the conditions earlier were like and how they've been transformed. You know, we keep hearing stories of, sir, corporate legends who are doing such great work in philanthropy, be it Bill Gates or Elon Musk and all these other people. But when a young boy like Rishi, you know, so Parin Bhai is with Kedara Capital and his son. It shows the parenting that you and Parvinji have done of Rishi, that he feels compassionate. He's like, I love sports. I want the kids to enjoy sports. And all of us know that sports plays such a huge role in our lives. So we're very thankful to him for Play On, Game On and the way you have raised him as well. You know, I would definitely like to give the kicker first before I start the fireside chat. Is that you are probably going to receive the best present you have ever received in your life before you leave here. This is for all the dignitaries and the guests here. And Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was one of our mentors, guides. He had come to you many, many times. And I would go to him and say, sir, desh badalna hai. Kaise badle? So Kalam sir would look at us and smile and say, गुज्जू भाई तुम देश बदलोगे? I was like, why not try तो कर सकते हैं. So then he would say कि भाई, you know, I thought he would say education improve करो, infrastructure improve करो, healthcare improve करो, ज़्यादा investments लाओ India में, corruption कम करो. You know what he said? He said, go home and make your mother smile. And I बोला, if my mother smiles, how will the country change? She said, if your mother smiles, who smiles first? I said, of course, my father. If your parents are smiling, I said, me and my brother and the family. If the family is smiling, then the city, the country, and maybe the world. So he said that if you simply make your mom smile, if the woman in the house is happy, the lady in the house is happy, India will be a much happier place. It's interesting. So every year we would get 200,000 kids to write how they make their mom smile. Some would say I made dhokla for her, it was very bad, but she ate it. Some would say I broke my piggy bank and bought a dress for her which was twice her size. But she decided to keep it. Someone said I wrote a poetry for her. Someone said, मम्मी 4 घर में बर्तन साफ करने जाती है तो मैंने आके पैर दबाया उसके आज. So different stories. And Kalam sir would come 2-3 times a year and spend time with the 50 best children and mothers, the stories that would have come, and encourage them. And when Shailesh sir called me and said that he wants to do this for his mom, the first person that came to my mind was Dr. Kalam. And I know that Dr. Kalam and your mom, wherever they are in heaven, they are so proud of what you have achieved in the corporate world, in the Seva world. So my first question to you is, what are 3 major qualities that you saw in your mother which kind of inspired you always?
Thank you, Amitabh. My mother passed about 27 years and more ago, but she's like a fresh memory even today. And the 3 things that she always exemplified was, 1, give away as much as you can. That was her main motive. She finished her BA exam after my little sister was born, and she, all 3 of us were there. She didn't have enough space to study, so she would take us to Bal Bhavan, a public place, and study over there. And the inspiration that she gave us is that at any age, you must keep learning, you must keep giving, and you must be a good human being in a way that society can benefit from what you do. So those were the values that she gave us.
Keep learning, keep giving, and I think you absolutely, sir, exemplify those values. Every time, we come and speak to you about how do we create more impact, be it climate change or be it providing more laptops or digital access to the girl child, you always have tremendous ideas how to mobilize large number of people so that the impact can be much greater. So I was just curious, what is your philanthropic motto in life?
I think it can be described in one adage. It is innovate to zero. Don't leave anybody behind. It's an absolute privilege for me to be here in Shirodkar School, I must acknowledge. I feel so humbled. I'm so impressed by all that you have done. With zero government support, the way you have built this institution, it just is fantastic. But to me, the most important thing in philanthropy is that this innovation that you have started and that Yuva is continuing and giving great wind to must go to every and reach out to every student in this country. That is where all of us need to strive towards. Wherever I get a chance to speak about it in CSR committees, Deepali knows about it. That's my motto. Let's do things which will make sure that nobody then gets left behind. If you can do a few things like that, that would be the most impactful.
No, thank you. I think innovate to zero is a great motto for all of us. And when we keep talking about innovate to zero, people feel कि हमें education पे काम करना है तो schools में one dimensional रह के उनका math science कैसे improve हो उस पे focus करना चाहिए. But given the climate change that we are all observing these days, और गर्मी तो सबको लगती है, right? From all walks of life, from all sectors, whatever they're doing. And शायद ये summer सबसे ज़्यादा गर्मी लग रही है. So, sir, how do we instill this ESG wisdom, climate change wisdom, save water wisdom, whatever you call it, into the children so that at least the next generation is much more proactive in bringing solutions and that these things don't kind of take over?
What a fantastic question, Amitabh. Sukanya is here from Gaviva, and so is Mr. Jangu. What we did at Gaviva was each one of us, including our senior revered Mr. G.N. Bajpai, took a pledge to do something which will transform our contribution to the climate. And I would encourage, starting from here, to get every child from Shirodkar school to take a small pledge. We'll switch off the lights when we leave a room. We will drink water from, not from plastic as far as possible. Here, there is no other choice. But where it is possible, drink it directly from some medium which has not touched plastic, etc. So it's like Dr. Abdul Kalam's smile on the mother's face. If all of us take one small pledge, and if every child takes one small pledge, together it will become a very large movement.
Beautiful, beautiful. I think it is those small things. And maybe at the end of this session, we can actually have Mr. Bajpai give the pledge to the kids.
Please.
Perhaps. Sir, in this CSR space, philanthropy space, even a lot of support is coming in through FCRA nowadays. And you sitting on so many different boards, I strongly believe in what Narayan Murthy says. And that has been one of the pillars of You Unstoppable is in data, I trust everything. In God, I trust everything else. I need data. So, sir, थोड़ा मैं आपसे जानना चाहूँगा your thoughts on maybe a couple of companies who you have seen who's doing a fantastic job in terms of sustainability, in terms of measurement of impact of the work they do that you feel are like benchmarks that others should perhaps follow suit on.
So I'll take the example of two companies that I'm familiar with. They're not perhaps the best examples, but they are examples that I know. One I would talk about is ACC. A few years ago, I used to chair their CSR committee. And what we did was we empowered a whole village to transform itself. And the story actually came alive, only because every person in that small town, I can't call it a village, participated. The women of that town took upon themselves to make that town clean. So they started garbage collection, garbage separation, putting it away in locations where they could be converted to compost. Every home in that small town started having a gamla, and flowers and plants started sprouting. Rainwater harvesting became a way of life. Everything transformed. And then we got a very young girl, a little younger than Vaishnavi, to actually talk about why her town was heaven on earth. And that is an example of transforming something so completely, entirely, with the help of everybody. So everybody was participating in it. That was a great example. The other is what I saw at TVS Motors very recently. The first thing they showed me as an incoming director was the kitchen where food is cooked every day for 17,000 people who come to work over there. The biggest, most dramatic thing that they felt proud about, the connection between human beings is only through air, food, and water, if you go to sea. So, if you can get that connect right, and if that is working well, it was a fantastic lesson. And then I saw it across the day that I was there. There was a, right outside the factory, there is a water body where some of the rarest birds on the planet have started coming, finding it as a welcome, beautiful place to come. I've taken pictures of that and I can never forget to see that kind of transformation right outside a factory. So TVS is an example. Swaranji was hoping to come today. Maybe it's too much to expect coming down from Chennai. But he came and gave us a presentation at the board. And they truly believe in the transformational value of delivering education and livelihoods. So education and livelihoods are two very big programs that they run. So these are 2 or 3 examples that I am familiar with.
No, I think both the examples from ACC and TVS are something which a lot of us can learn something from.
Very replicable.
And sir, you also said one interesting thing, that something that connects human beings is air, water and food. And so me, my wife and my family, we have a culture that we'll at least have one meal together, where we are breathing together so the air is there, where we are drinking water together and we are eating together. And I've realized that the family which actually eats together, sticks together, stays together.
Absolutely.
And a lot of these things help build values as well. So be it a corporate or a family, there's not, the culture can be set up. So I'm just curious that while you are managing all these boards and stuff, how did you and the missus put in values into the children as well? Because we are working with a lot of students here, and a lot of teachers and a lot of parents are going to be watching this live on Financial Express also. So I'm just curious, how do you pass on that values of compassion, sustainability, peace, helping others in the kids?
Is set the example and keep having the conversation. It's very, very difficult to get sustainability onto a dining table conversation. Try it, it's very difficult. And to hold the attention of the whole family, it's very hard. But it's worth it. I think slowly they begin to realize that this is a broken record, it's not going to stop. So we might as well take some lesson from it. And then I think it has to be a self-ignited passion in every human being. It's just nothing more that you can do. You can only set yourself up as an example and have the conversation.
Lead by example and be unstoppable.
And be unstoppable. Like you.
So we had 3 quick rapid fire questions for you as well, which some of the children had submitted to us.
Sure.
And one of the questions is, if you were not doing what you're doing now, what would you be doing otherwise?
I would have been playing the sitar.
You still
That
play?
was my passion. Many years ago, I learned from a disciple of Pandit Ravi Shankar, and I still remember in Sydenham College, that was my claim to fame.
So next time we'll have sir playing the sitar for us in the start, and then we'll begin the program. No, thank you. The second question is that if you had a magic wand, one thing you'd like to change about India?
I would like every child to have a digital classroom experience. Every child in India. I think the way the 2 students from Shirotkar school talked about how they felt made me feel that this must be available to every child in India. Let's pray and hope that Yuva accomplishes that.
Thank you, sir. We would love to do that. And also maybe also bring in AI and virtual reality into these smart classrooms as well, because that seems to be the future.
Ultimately, we will have to have an AI mentor for each student. Because just think about it. in any classroom, 4 grades of capability at least exist, and we don't know it. The teacher is giving one lesson in one way. The absorption is at 4 different levels. Now, if you want to change that, the only way to do it is to have a personalized AI mentor.
Fabulous. Can't agree more.
Yeah.
Lastly, if you could go on dinner with one person, dead or alive, who would that be and why?
It would be Abdul Kalam. He has inspired me so much in so many different ways. He left in my mind the impression that we need to create urban infrastructure in rural India. And that one statement of his
Pura.
has Pura never left me. And I keep getting back at it wherever I can, that that's what we want to do. It's okay, maybe there's too much overpopulation in some places, not enough opportunity in some place. We just need to work on creating the best quality infrastructure. And by that I mean soft infrastructure. Yes. Healthcare, access to health, access to education, roads, simple stuff.
Thank you. And on that remarkable comment, thank you for this beautiful brief fireside chat. But because you mentioned Abdul Kalam at the end, so guys, the present that we have for all of you is actually APJ Abdul Kalam's fingerprints. He had come to Yuva Unstoppable at our 5-year anniversary, and he actually gave his fingerprints, and he put it, and he said, you know, I don't know how long I'll be here, but through this I'm blessing you and all the team and all the larger community that is there with you guys. He's done that. And you know, I feel we've got some absolutely incredible people here with us as well. And since they heard Vaishnavi and the girls upstairs, I think it'll be very good if I can, you know, cold call a few of them to give some blessings to the kids. So first I would like to call my friend Vaidish Annaswamy, who's been a legend in the healthcare sector. He was earlier the head of GSK in India. Currently he's heading Suvain. He's brought in billions of dollars worth of investment to improve India's healthcare infrastructure. We're doing a lot of transformation in health and education in schools across Hyderabad and Ahmedabad and other places. Vaidish ji, any blessings you would like to give the kids? We would like to quickly invite you on the stage to give a quick comment.
No, I think this is what you are doing, and Shailesh bhai doing. This is itself is so inspiring. I think what I would say is that I think we have the privilege of doing some work with You Are Unstoppable. I think for me, most inspiring thing is to work with people like him, who has left his job, at very interesting things to do in life. At this age, he is doing something what I would have wished that at this age I also could have done this. So more than blessing, I think thanks for giving me an opportunity to be part of what you do. So allow me to continue to be part of what you do. Thank you very much.
Thank you for those beautiful words. We have Mr. Bajpai from Goviva. I would request him to maybe come and give some blessings and maybe even some kind words to the students, maybe the pledge.
Well, I was not ready for a speech now. Thank you very much. I'm not too sure whether I'm qualified to speak before you. You Are Unstoppable is doing remarkable work, and they deserve all the credit. I've always believed if someone can uplift the life of even one individual, he has possibly paid for the life that he got himself. I don't know what should I be doing, but 2 things I can suggest for the younger people to think through, and that is what possibly I did, is don't think small. Think big. You're quoting Abdul Kalam. Just see, from a small village to a great scientist to the President of India, and a legend who will be remembered for ages. And 2, the only way you can achieve that ambition is to work hard. All cuts, long cut, short cut, medium cut, they all converge into what is called a hard work. And the third is, very important, confidence. If you don't have confidence in yourself, you won't achieve anything. And fourth, more importantly, among all these three that I have told you, respect yourself. Lord Krishna tells Arjuna, don't denigrate your Atma. And if you don't respect yourself, who is going to respect? And eventually, finally, you must have astha, faith in God. There is one Almighty who is watching whether I'm doing good, whether I'm doing bad, whether I'm being right, whether I'm wrong. Well, children, I don't know what else should I say, but this is what I practice. I don't know how far I succeeded, but nonetheless, Amitabh was given an opportunity to talk about it. Thank you, Amitabh.
Thank you, sir. All these five, I think we can also follow. We actually have the Lieutenant General of India, Rajiv sir. Thank you for your service to the country. Recently retired. Sir, we would love for you to maybe, because I think this is your 5th visit to a municipal school, maybe one blessing you want to give to the students. Thank you for coming as well.
Thank you, Mr. Amitabh, and all the highly and very professional people who are really committed to the cause of commitment towards society. I am really honored to be here today because Yuva Unstoppable is doing something which is really unstoppable. They have a commitment, they have a desire. I have seen this team over the last about 2 years, and I am inspired myself within to get things going the way they're going. I just leave some 2 messages for the students. The human body is a work of art. It has science. Understand the capability of the human body. Test the limit of your human body. You have that confidence, you will achieve it. My next and one more message is, you are the future. And we have faith in your future. And we know that you are going to do better than us. We can just be mentors and guide. So we just wish you the very best to make India proud, and you have a much better future. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. That was incredible, and thank you for, again, everything you're doing, sir. I would like to invite Vikesh ji to come and perhaps give some of his thoughts and blessings as well.
Thank you so much. A lot to learn from whatever has already been said here. I don't think I will be able to add more value to it, but yes, it does make a difference. Giving takes time to come. We don't start our life with giving. The beginning of our life, childhood, is to take everything. It's only towards the end that we realize that it's time to give. People give, and it's not only the schools, in many other ways people give, and interacting with people like Mr. Bajpayee or with Mr. Salesh Haribhakti, it can be a huge experience, because what they give, I'm obliged to him for giving the name of my company to me, which is board stewardship. So when a child is born and you go to the head of the family to name, and what you get is what remains with you for many generations. So giving is an art, is the time it happens, and there are new lessons in giving today. Thank you very much, Amitabh, for inviting me here, Shailesh Bhai, for inviting me here. I'll be returning with more lessons. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. True living is giving. I thought it was just a line, but it really is the truth.
I must also say that Shailesh Bhai is In just about 15 days' time, he's going to be speaker at the World Economic Forum in Switzerland, in Geneva. 2 weeks from now, he is there. So we are so very proud of him that he's our chairman also. Thank you.
Last but not the least, chairman of UA's advisory board, founding member of HDFC Bank, chairman of Exide, 3M, and so many other places. But I would say that, I met this incredible human being when UA was at school number 60. Now we are at 6,000 because of the systems, processes, governance that he brought in. He said if you go to any bank, be it Jharkhand or Karnataka or Gujarat, you'll find a similar systems, processes, look and feel. Can you bring that into UA so that no matter what school you went to, it was standardized? Be it the capacity building trainings, be it putting in the solar, the water harvesting, the STEM labs, the smart classrooms, the sanitation, whatever it is, it should have a similar look and feel. And Bharat Shah absolutely has played the role of, I would say, Chanakya in ensuring that 7 million lives of 7 million children is changed and millions more. And I was lucky enough to meet Shailesh ji through him. Like I have met so many wonderful human beings, and now through you I have met so many wonderful human beings. So Bharat sir, we would love for you to come and give the concluding address.
Firstly, I'd like to thank Amitabh for having me here. I would also like to thank Usha Ben and Vishnu Bhai for giving us Shailesh Bhai. Please remember, we are here to honor Usha Ben, and this is a school in her memory. I am a little disappointed that my friend Amita is not here, but for reasons that she could not make it. We go back with Amita 70 years in time, so forever and again. Shailesh is a legend in the corporate world. We hope that he will become a legend in the art of giving, and he will teach us all what we should do. Besides going to the economic forum and talking to them, he will teach us and our children what we should do next and improve the quality of lives of all these kids, and they can aspire, like Vaishnavi has become a chartered accountant, and I hope she will one day lead a large MNC or a large corporate and continue to inspire all of us. Where is Vaishnavi? Vaishnavi is with Axis Bank, Axis Mutual Fund, I think. So I think her story is incredible, and I'm sure she will inspire millions of more Vaishnavis in time to come. And lastly, the inspiration and behind Amitabh is Rashmi, who has done so much that words fail me. I would like to congratulate and thank all of you for being here and wish you all the best. And Shailesh, thank you for this school, and I hope you keep. I want at least 100 Amitabhs to bloom in this country. Imagine, Amitabh is going to do 50,000 schools. He's going to upgrade 50,000 schools in his lifetime. So if we had 100 Amitabhs, we would have how many schools, Amitabh? Just imagine. Then we would have changed the whole of India. And I think with Shailesh's help, we will do that. And I would like to thank my friend General Siroi for specially coming here. He has devoted his whole life for all of us, and he will now devote the next few years to the children of India. Thank you. Thank you.
I would request you to keep standing, sir, please. Please come here, sir. So we would request, we are going to request Bharat Shah and Shailesh Hari Bhakti to receive the Kalam's handprint, and I'm going to request Rashmi Shah, our voluntary PR director at UA, to give it to both of them, because I know it'll give them a lot of joy as well. And yeah.
Hello, Bajpai sir. So I think it's your very first time that you visited Yuva Upgraded School, right? So how did you find the model of Yuva?
Very good. Excellent. In fact, I was very impressed the way you are doing it, and this is what will help the children.
Okay, and would you like to give any message to students? One more time.
I thought I have already given. Think big.
That's a big thing, actually. Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you. So, hi, Gitanjali. I would like to ask you, how did you like the model of Yuva of upgrading government schools?
आई लव द मॉडल. आई डोंट थिंक यहाँ पे भी गवर्नमेंट स्कूल वाला कहीं से भी कुछ भी फील बचा है, विच इज़ एक्सट्रीमली ग्रेट ऑन योर पार्ट एंड इवन द पीपल हु आर कंट्रीब्यूटिंग एंड कमिंग फॉरवर्ड फॉर द कॉज. एंड दीज चिल्ड्रन हैव अ ब्राइट फ्यूचर हेड थैंक्स टू ऑल ऑफ यू.
Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you. Hello, Uncle. So I would like to start with sharing my heartfelt gratitude with you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Shanti. Thanks to you. You have helped us empower more than 1,200 students. So how does it feel?
I feel humbled, and I feel that it is more of a privilege for us to have been able to do this. Just the joy on the face of the children in the smart class and the comfort that they will enjoy in the refurbished facilities, I think it is a gift of unmatched quality.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's an absolute pleasure to work with you. And thank you one more time. Thank you. It's a privilege to meet you again. And I would like to ask, how did you like the Yuva model of transforming government schools?
I think first of all, I'm really honored to be here. Yuva Unstoppable is doing things which are touching millions of lives. And I think the way you all are going about it is a study by itself. The students that you're touching, the hearts that you're touching, you're actually creating many more of ambassadors who are going to take your name forward. I can see the joy in the eyes of the students. I can see the amazing effort that you all are putting in. What is fundamental and important to understand is that as our nation progresses, it has to make sure that everybody progresses along. You are the agents of change. You are the people who are making it happen. You are the people who are making these children have a better future tomorrow. I am really, really delighted to be here and really happy about the efforts of Yuva Unstoppable. I wish you the very best and success in all your endeavors. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And the last thing, would you like to give any advice to Yuva Unstoppable?
I would just say that as your family of people that you're touching grows from thousands to millions, you will be a very, very important member. All the members are going to look at you with great respect and honor. I think that one thing is the way Yuva Unstoppable will be able to manage this larger fraternity and get them to bond together. I think your network of keeping these people together so that they can go ahead and be agents of change is the only advice that I will give. Just keep everybody together, all the lives that you're touching. Okay? Okay.
Thank you so much for being with us. It's an absolute privilege. Thank you so much. Hi, Vaishnavi. Hi. So now you have become the CA. So what is the role of Yuva Unstoppable in your journey?
So basically Yuva helped me in 3 ways if I have to categorize. The first one is by providing scholarship. तो उन्होंने मुझे स्कॉलरशिप प्रोवाइड की जिसकी वजह से मैं मेरी पढ़ाई की जितना भी खर्चा था वो अफोर्ड कर पाई. द सेकेंड वन इज़ बाय हेल्पिंग मी टू इम्प्रूव माई सॉफ्ट स्किल. जैसे कि अमिताभ सर की जो मम्मी है उन्होंने कम्युनिकेशन इंग्लिश को इम्प्रूव करने के लिए स्पेशली क्लास चलाई जिसका मैं भी एक हिस्सा रही, जिसकी वजह से मेरी इंग्लिश भी इम्प्रूव हुई और मैं कॉन्फिडेंटली आज बात भी कर पा रही हूँ इतने सारे लोगों के सामने. द थर्ड वे इज़ बाय प्रोवाइडिंग मेंटरशिप. सो जब मैं युवा अनस्टॉपेबल की स्कॉलरशिप प्रोग्राम का पार्ट थी, देर वर सो मेनी मेंटर्स वर देयर who provided me guidance about how can I achieve my goals. तो उनको देख के मुझे लगा कि शायद मैं भी बहुत कुछ बड़ा कर सकती हूँ और आज मैं देखो CA हूँ और मैं बहुत कुछ बड़ा करूँगी आगे भी. So yeah, that is.
I'm sure you will definitely. We are already proud of you, and absolutely you are going to touch sky. So thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.